So, man's trying to be like some kind of authority on Final Fantasy V. Maybe, maybe he needs to prove it. Maybe he needs to actually play through Final Fantasy V and not sit in the background giving bad advice while someone else plays it. Because this isn't just Final Fantasy V. Can we skip this? We can. This is the SNES version, so hopefully the main character already has the best possible name and we don't need to change it. This is not normally where you start Final Fantasy V. You also don't normally start with 4 chemists. That's an unreasonably good start. Okay, we'll see. Depends what abilities they've got. I can't remember what settings I put on because I changed them. So we're using a randomizer today. We're using the career day randomizer. I made 5 of these and randomly turned settings on and off between all of them. So, not even I know how exactly this is going to be randomized. I've been playing a few of these randomizers offline. The first thing you want to do is run through the castle and just pick up as many randomized items as you can. Because they're randomized, some of them might be good. Anyway, this is also the SNES version, so there will be differences between what me and Sam did on the Game Boy Advance version, other than, the randomization. I'm not going to use a guide for chemists, because I think they're a bit busted. Maybe I'll look things up in between parts. We don't have mix yet, so they're not obscene. Brawl's very nice at this point. Brawl is what monks use to punch good. I clicked the wrong button. We want unequip. Brawl means you punch as hard as a monk. It's not a good skill, but at this point in a run, where everyone's level 1, monks actually do it. Now, a bit later on, they very abruptly stop doing it. I don't know why I came up here. There's nothing up here. We know there's nothing up here. You'll notice the names for a lot of things are different in this version, which I find incredibly confusing because I'm trying to memorize 2 entirely different sets of names of the same item. Okay, I think we've been everywhere. So in this version of the game, there's no random encounters unless you turn them on. You can just go where you want. Hang on. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a different castle, I think. Yeah, there's nothing over there. So you can just go where you want. And running through all the towns is not a bad shout for the first thing you do. Let's stop here, actually, if we can. The airship's a little bit fast to stop on a specific tile. Just, there's items in this cave. And you can run double speed in this, even without the ability that lets you do that normally. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This normally only triggers in World 3, but it just happens here. That is a katana, I believe. Well, chemists can't use it, so... That should open the treasure room over here. There's another chest in here somewhere, but we don't need every chest. Not a great haul. I'm not sure if the music's a little bit loud. It's coming up pretty far on my my audio thing. Oh well. We're gonna head... Where's that town? Here we go. Gonna head over here and see what's in the shops. The shops are all randomized too. There's an option to make every item in every shop free, but I'm pretty sure that's not on this run. Because it was on the other run I just did. Vampire's a good one if we get Blue Mage, but we'd need to get Blue Mage. Blue Mage might not exist in this seed. You never know. Elixirs are a little bit expensive. High potions are pretty reasonable. I don't think there's anything there that we need. We're on the lookout for classes. I don't think anyone can equip that helmet. As much as Chemist is a bit nuts, we would like other classes as well. Magic Sword 1's not great. Class abilities will randomly be in shops as well. So, Magic Sword 1 was the only one there I was looking at, and not feeling it. There were songs in that shop, but we don't have a bard. And if you go in there, if you go in the Greenhorn Club, it's a little bit different. Why'd you say we go see who the first boss is? Just scope out the area. Like to get through. Okay, that's the guy who's supposed to give you potions. He gave us a thief glove. We can't hold that. Apparently, chemists can't equip a thief's glove. Which is news to me. Damage floor just means you don't take damage when walking over floors that would otherwise hurt you. Not something we're particularly interested in. Thunderbow we're kind of interested in, if we can get someone who can shoot it. We're going to save a lot in this. I'm not sure we'll win this fight, but it's important to know what's here. This is a good fight to... you get a lot of rewards for getting through this one, if you can get through this one. But depending on who it is, it might not be worth even trying to go for the melee. Because, of course, the bosses are randomized. Could drink the speed drink. That's not great damage. Ooh, if we buy a high potion here, we could have a free win against Siren. Okay, Siren's hasted themselves as well. And the Monk Fists... Monk Punches actually being able to crit is very handy. We're getting some value out of that. Maybe Monks are good, actually. As soon as she turns into the undead, though, we're gonna start having problems. Although I really do think a single high potion makes this free. Okay, that's fine. She didn't get the hasted one. Oh, we're also starting with Cryo. If you fight in a boss early, its health is reduced by quite a lot, so Siren did not expect to be punched to death by 4 chemists today. And you get a lot of XP. By default, it's on 4 times. On some of these, I've switched it down to 2 times. We don't intend to fight a lot of random encounters, so I'm pretty happy to have... hang on. No, medicine's a chemist ability in it. It's just one that's name has been changed. And we got a key item that doesn't make sense if you haven't already played the randomizer. Yeah, that's a chemist ability. That's fine. There's an option to turn to make classes learn abilities at random. Apparently, that's not on this one. I just remembered the treasure chest. You can just see the passages, which is nice. That's part of the randomizer. And you get 6 things for doing that boss, which is why we wanted to do it early. We got shot? Life 2's nice, but we don't have the MP for it yet. And obviously we can't use it with anyone. Didn't get any classes from that. A little bit unlucky. We got some interesting stuff, but nothing crazy. For now, I guess we just use the diamond ring. If we optimize someone... Okay, just gives them a knife and a tiara. And we still don't really need the knife. And everyone's on low health now because their maximum health increased so much. Actually, is this the one where we've got all the worlds unlocked? I'm pretty sure I put on one of them all the worlds to be unlocked. No, we only have one. You get an item that you just always have in this randomizer where you can pick between the 3 worlds, but you have to do specific things to unlock them. I think we need the adamantite. Hang on, to unlock World 2, and it's always in the right place. I think I saved before I went in, but let's make sure. Looks like I didn't. And we're gonna go fight the actual first boss of the game. Is this... I can't remember what he's called. It's a crab man. Is this Cal? Is this Cal a boss? I mean, it could be anyone. Now. It's Gogo, it's free. Hello, Gogo. The controller is down, folks, and as much as this is a free fight, it is always risky putting my controller down, because it will randomly disconnect for no obvious reason. And when it does, I can't reconnect it. Well, I can, but this SNES emulator will never accept that I've reconnected it. Don't know why that is. Just doesn't. Don't like it. I have to drop a save state and just turn the emulator off and back on. Don't know if anyone else has that problem. Speaking of problems, look at this crazy guy. I've never really been sure what's meant to be going on with his facial expression. He's doing some kind of dance. Or he's prancing right at us. I can see Gogo prancing. You have to wait a while for Gogo to go away. I could fast forward this. You can set a fast forward button on this emulator and on the Game Boy one. I haven't. I think this is important to the overall experience. Come on, Gogo. Anyway, how's everyone been? I took a couple of days off YouTube. I don't know. I feel like what I'm trying to do with Shadowrun, my microphone's just really bad, and I should keep thinking I need to get like a proper microphone if I'm actually gonna. Well, I keep thinking, I don't know, if I can determine that I actually really enjoy this and want to keep doing it, then we need to get a microphone that works. But I don't know. I've never got around to it, and I do have these big gaps. Gogo's given up as we started talking about microphones. But we are going to do more Shadowrun. I'll get over it, don't worry about it. I just wish I had a better... I wish I could make the quality just a little bit better for everyone involved. And the other thing we're doing is... Yeah, 762. There's just been a lot going on in the world that means I don't really want to play a game about guns right now. I do want to do it because it's such a weird oddity, but it's the guns issue. Everyone has Combine and Drink now. That's exciting. We also got the Adamantite. And winning that fight teleports you straight to the ship graveyard. All of the cutscenes are gone in this version of the game. We also... There were a map up there, but we don't need it. Ice 2's not, like, really bad, but... I mean, we don't have sword magic, so we should probably worry about that next. And we don't need to worry too much traversing this area, because there is a save point before the boss, and we have random encounters turned off. We could fight those random encounters. There's no reason we couldn't. Not entirely sure what Cursed Shield is. I'm pretty sure it's not called that in the Game Boy Advance version. Killer Bow, though. That's a nice find. If we can find a bow user. I've accidentally walked back down the stairs there. I've accidentally done it again. Just gotta make sure he's moved to the side before you. And we should be, well, coming up is Siren, but of course, we've already met Siren and she wasn't in the right spot. We get 3 treasure chests in here, I believe. And another map we're not going to pick up. Break is very good if we can get black magic. Doesn't give us the sword magic for break, so we can't break blade all day, as we did in the stream playthrough. Whoops. It's Siren, but also, it's not Siren. Okay. You never really know what you're getting into in this version. This could be a problem. These are reasonably strong enemies. Oh wait, no, they attack Golem exclusively, don't they? Maybe the monks are strong enough. Especially since they'll definitely have reduced HP. Just gotta stop them before they kill Golem. I'm not sure what'd happen if they beat Golem. I suppose we just wouldn't get an item when we won? I've never been in a situation where I've had to monk punch through this many strong enemies. 90 damage. Okay, we can actually do this. This is very doable. I'm helping Golem. I'm helping right now. I love that we've given the best class in the game an ability from the worst class in the game. For some reason, using a Phoenix Down does not instant kill these Bone Dragons. I have tried that. Don't know why exactly. The boss version of that exact enemy works on that. We're gonna need critical hits to get through this big bunch of bones here. But we do get 2 chances to crit on every attack. Critical hits, I believe, ignore defense as well as doing more damage, so it'll do drastically more damage. If we could get one. If we could be so lucky. But maybe we can't. Maybe we'll never be so lucky. Oh, Golem doesn't die. He probably has reduced health too. Again, a high potion would probably make this free. I'm trying! I'm punching as hard as I can. There we go, 96 damage. And then 6 damage on the follow-up. That big dinosaur can't have much left. Don't know about Golem. That's gotta be it, surely, come on. You're not even a real boss. You're a normal enemy. Maybe Monk's not the best class in the game. Every time he attacks, I'm like, that's it. Golem's dead. But Golem was not dead. Golem lives. Not sure why that one got put in the boss fight pool, but it's fun. You get to see Golem. Can Golem come with us? A big question. Let's see. Pray. What? Golem cannot come with us. Bracelet can come with us. That's not what I wanted. I don't know what ability that is. Okay. I can't remember what that's called in the other version in Game Boy Advance, but it's not. It's not Prey. We got a little bit of money, so we can check out some more shops. There's also some items in barrels around here, but I can't remember where they are ever. Okay, I don't think there's anything there. I don't know what a hammer is. It might actually be a hammer, but it doesn't have an icon. There we go. I think that's better than what the chemists are wearing now, and I think they can equip that. Got an antidote. Always nice to have. Especially since in the, if you roll Magister and Forza as a boss fight, Lena does immediately become poisoned at the start of the fight, no matter what the actual fight was. I might buy Haste just because it's so good that if we ever do get the opportunity to use it, it's worth having around. We don't have any, like, actual items, which is a shame. Because we can't use chemists, we need items to mix together. In this situation, chemist is actually not great. I mean... that's not too bad. There's a find. Flame scrolls, staffs and rods. It's worth buying 4 of these just in case we random Halicardia. Because fighting them early and not having a way to stop your people being frogs, it's pretty dangerous. We'll just buy tents for now. I don't know why I'm buying cabins. That was a relatively worthwhile trip. Doing the pianos in this version is absolutely not worth it, by the way, because you don't know what you'll get as a reward. And I've just gone the long way out, but that's fine too. Hang on a minute, I ain't got my timer up. Okay. Yeah, we're about at time for one video. I think we'll do the mountain next. Just 4 chemists with monk hands. Just going around punching stuff. We could like run to castles and things to get more items. We'll have a quick look up this mountain. It won't take us long to get there. There are limits on what can be randomed into places. For example, Ned is always the last boss. You never random Ned as like the first boss fight in the game. Let me just quickly optimize someone's equipment. And then remove the knife, obviously. Okay, that's all we had. Just want sure. We've been picking up a lot of stuff that didn't really make me feel any kind of strong way. So I wasn't sure how much slightly better than default gear we'd accrued. Carefully avoid those poison flowers. Might as well save. I did save before I came in, but you know, you can never save too often. Unless you're making a video, then of course you can, because the video becomes just you saving the game over and over. Oh dear. We can't beat Wendigo right now because of this. This is why we can't beat Wendigo right now. Also, Lena's poisoned. I was wrong. It's this encounter that always poisons Lena, not specifically the... That's a lot of damage, though. I don't think we can beat him. It's not specifically the Magister and Forza fight, it's specifically this trigger for a boss fight. I think Mind Blast's too powerful. I really don't think we can beat him. And the Protect drinks, I think only cast Protect on us, not Shell. I might be wrong, I will have a look. But I'll do that off screen after we get killed by Wendigo. Yeah, and Hurricane's a thing as well, so even if we could boost defense, we just need to get really lucky and have him die very quickly from monk hands. Or we go somewhere else and find something more worthwhile to do while we get bigger to learn enough moves to defeat Wendigo, who is called Stalker in the SNES version. I think Wendigo is my least favourite boss fight in the game. Having played through a couple of randomizers and generally a lot of FF5 in a fairly recently. Oh, you hate to see it. And you know when we punch him, it's gonna crit and kill him. Okay, he's fine. Just a little winded. Kryle's dead. You hate to see him walk into someone on the back row when all you have is monk hands to hopefully eke out just enough damage before you are murdered horribly by Wendigo. At this low level, we are doing appreciable damage to Wendigo with monk hands. But we're hitting him 1 in 4 times. And sometimes he's on the back row, in which case we don't do appreciable damage at all. Brain was sucked out. Can Bots land the final... No, he's dead. Well, that's the end of this part, folks. Next time we're gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna leave Wendigo for a while. We'll, come back to this one. I'll see you then.